Zeke, what have you been streaming this past week? Where do you want to jump to?
Well, you know what? I would love to talk about Fear and Hunger
Okay.
for
Oh yeah,
for just a couple of minutes
Is
here.
that
that was the super adult game that Zeke was.
It was. Yeah, it's not as bad as all that. It's not as
Okay.
I mean, well, nah. Okay, it's not as visually bad, but as it is as bad as that in the storytelling of it. Let me just put it to you this way. There's
what are you trying to
there's
say?
Can I show footage of it?
yeah, it's fine, it's totally fine.
Hold
There
on.
is some prison shenanigans, and you do get a condition of rectal bleeding.
Okay.
So they don't really go like they don't put it like they don't draw it out for you, but it's definitely like in text, and it's a condition you can get. Okay, let me start from the beginning.
Okay, round two.
This game, I just wanted to
F8?
I just wanted to get you ready for like what the fuck this game is. Fear and Hunger is a game that it was made with RPG Maker, basically. And it is it was for I do the fun contest sub goal contest at the beginning of the month, and the winner who was chosen from that picked this game, and I had never heard of it before. And you fire it up, and after I don't know, I want to say like at max 10 minutes in the game, you are attacked and you probably will die, and then you have to restart again. And then after 15 minutes, you are attacked and you will die, and then you have to restart again. And then that just becomes a pattern.
Huh.
It's a rogue-like in that fashion where you restart the game from the beginning, but you're armed with knowledge. Not a rogue-lite where you get a meta currency like that you can take back and like upgrade your shit. No, you go back, you die and come back to the game with knowledge, and that's it. That's a rogue-like. It is one of the most brutally difficult. Go ahead.
All that stuff I'm seeing on the screen right now, did you loot all that?
Yes.
In one playthrough?
Yes.
And you would have to do all that again if you died?
Yes. Oh, that's the game. That's the game. If you want a game, it is one of the most brutally difficult games.
Oh, there are saves.
Yes, you okay. We'll get there.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that sound you just made is, but that was great.
We'll get there. So you it's one of the most brutally difficult games that I've ever played, and I don't even want to use the word difficult. I stopped using the word difficult and started using a word that I don't normally use, which is unfair. It is unfair to the player. You get the distinct impression that whoever made this game hates you for playing it. It's like they have whoever the dev of this had a grudge against people who like video games, and said, "I'm going to make a game that is a big middle finger to anyone who plays video games." And like if you get like to a certain like if you beat the game or whatever, it probably like gives you a handshake and a kick in the balls or something. Like that's your reward. But as far as saving goes, yes, there are saves. But guess what? It's a coin flip. And I'm not even kidding. It's an
actual
actual
load
coin flip.
No,
it's a coin flip on whether you save or get attacked by a monster. So if you go for like 20 minutes progress and you're collecting everything and all this kind of stuff, and you see a save bed, you flip a coin. 50% of the time, it allows you to save, no problem. The other 50% of the time, you get attacked, you get captured, you get maimed, you get prison sexed.
Oh, here it is, right here, huh?
Yes. See,
He walked away.
I noped out. I went nope. But like, and I'm not even kidding you. If you miss your coin flip, you can like you'll appear somewhere missing your legs, and you will crawl around missing your legs if you want to, and eventually some of them you crawl around so much with a guy like an enemy comes up and starts bashing your head or whatever, but it doesn't kill you. He just and it just makes you slower and stuff. Eventually a dialogue box comes up and goes, "Stop breathing?" ? Yeah, stop breathing ? And it's like, yes, or keep fighting, or whatever. It is terrible. Now, that's one thing you can find. They are limited and finite supply, but you can find lucky coins, which basically give you advantage. You flip 2, but they are finite. You don't get like, unlimited amount of those. So if you want to save, it's a good idea to bring a lucky coin with you, so to make sure you have a better chance. It does not guarantee you will get a save. If you pick heads, it'll flip up 2 tails, and you're fucked.
Can you win the fight?
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yes, you can. But the very first enemies, and there's difficulty settings. I shit you not. I was on the easiest one or the lowest one. You can go even harder than that. But like the first few fights I was on, I was like, all right, first enemy I'm fighting, it's like a dog, like a rabid wolf or something. And I'm like, ha! And I hit it. And then it goes, ha! And it hits me back. Half of my health is gone. I'm like, this is the first enemy? It's taking half of my HP per hit. Now, granted, if they can miss, so can you, obviously. But you have to you have to run away from pretty much everything until you have semi-decent gear. And then even then, you have to, this is a JRPG, but a limb system. Meaning you can hit their hand, you can hit their leg, you can hit their giant armored penis. They call it a stinger, but it's a penis. It's a very, very strange game. But you hit the limbs and stuff like that, and then it makes it easier for you to hit the head. Because if you try and hit their head right away, the miss percentage is really high. So the strategy becomes, all right, I'm going to chop off your arm and your wiener, and then I'm going to go for your head. And that seems to work okay, I guess.
So I don't know how to ask this without sounding like I'm shitting on the game. Why do you play this?
Because it was a request.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Why would anyone?
Why would one play this?
Is it like story interesting? Are there characters interesting? Was it fun exploring?
It is. It has. I can understand, like, there is some mystery to the game. Like, you're not quite sure why you're there or what you're doing there, and like little bits and pieces come to you. But the game itself, like little tidbits you pick up, the game itself is like, you'll find like, Sir Rogers from, Worcestershire or whatever will be like, I don't know why I came here. This place is fucking awful. It's like hell. And you're like, yeah, why did I come here? Like, you like agree with the guy. You're like, God damn, this is not worth it. But I will say, in its qualities category, it is so unique. And that is huge for like a game made with RPG Maker. Like, I have never played a game like this before. Or a good amount like this. Like, obviously it's made an RPG Maker, we've all played JRPGs, blah, blah, blah. But the difficulty, the fucking sheer self-loathing it requires you to play, like you have to hate yourself kind of to play this. Or you have to enjoy, like masochist, you have to enjoy being like, I don't know, the butt of abuse Like that has to be something you like to play this game, it seems. And I kind of get it. Like talking about it now, it kind of becomes a grudge. You know, like I kind of want to go back and be like, listen, you're not going to get the better of me, game. And then, but then you remember, like, the game is supremely unfair. The save points are not guaranteed. So your progress may be saved, maybe no. You can hedge your bet.
I was watching you cut off your arm and leg in game.
Oh, yes, because of infection. Because you will die from infection if you don't take care of it. And the only two things I found to take care of infection in the game are a green herb or cutting off your limbs that are infected.
Just like real life.
Yeah. And it's honestly like if you're in a fight with someone who has like a broadsword or something and they get their attack off, they will cut off your limb in the middle of the battle. And it says, oh, you can't use your spear anymore because your spear's two-handed. And then you're just left there with honestly one fist. Like,
jeez.
Now what do I do?
Like a stump?
Yeah, it's
just trying to swing
terrible.
your
And
stump.
I've never found a way to like regrow your arm. I'm hoping there is because you can continue the game.
Yeah.
Like maimed the whole time. You can crawl through the entire fucking dungeon with your legs missing if you want to. And I never found a way to replace them. Like in 6 hours, yeah, 6.5 hours of playing the game, I never found a way to heal that.
Did you finish a playthrough or no?
No.
Okay.
No. I barely got past
how
like
long
the
does
first
it
3 dungeons.
How long does it take? What is like an average playthrough? Do you know? Did your chat tell you?
I don't think anyone's ever gotten through the game without just physically hurting themselves enough so they don't play it anymore.
No one's beaten the game, JP. No one can tell you.
Yeah. No, it's very much like Event Horizon like style. Like, how long did you play Fear and Hunger? Like, eye damage. Like, I played it for quite a while. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, like
I blinded myself so I would never pick it up again.
It's weird because I was very turned off by this game, but the more you talked about it, the more I'm like, huh, okay.
You know what? I want you to give it a shot. I want you to see it.
It might be,
and I want you to tell me that you power gamed it and you fucking just destroyed it and it was easy. I want to hear that because I want the dev to hear it. So
you just want to send a fuck you letter to the dev. That's all that's.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I love when I said like no, I don't think anyone's ever beat it. Like fucking one guys are like, this guy beat it, this guy beat it, this person beat it. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Don't fucking ruin the joke.
Yeah. What does Fear and Hunger cost? What are they asking for it? $20,
Fear and Hunger.
I heard it costs an arm and a leg.
Boom. $8.
Hold on, I think I can do
$8.
a rim shot.
There you go.
Let's
$8.
You do it.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah, little rim shot.
Love to see it.
Little rim shot.
Yeah. Love to see
that gets a rim shot, but closed beta gets crickets and tumbleweeds. God damn.
There's one for you. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Pause, please.
No problem. Hold on, we'll hit him with this.
Yeah, my comment was mostly armless.
You do have crickets, nice.
Yeah, we do have crickets. Yeah.
Anyways,
so what does the game cost after all that whole
$8?
$8. Oh, not too bad. $8. Okay, all right. Well, hey, look, my community does like me to play games that are like this, so maybe you'll get it voted for our community day this week, because I think submissions are still open. So Fear and Hunger, you can submit it.
I will say this, if nothing else, it's definitely good for a laugh. Like, yeah.
Or a cry.
I was not prepared, like, because it's kind of hard to prepare without a long explanation like I just gave you. All I got were like single word or sentence like descriptions, like it's brutally hard, or it has a lot of penises, or there's butt sex. Like, that's what I got. And I'm like, I don't know how to make a game in my head about that. You know, like, I don't know how to put all those elements together. I mean, I could, but it's probably not even close to what you guys like, what
Sounds
the game
like
actually
Game of
is.
Thrones.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.